Good afternoon guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. A quick, I always say that, but it's a share today of the sister journal really to Spring Vibrance, the giveaway Spring DayBook. But this one is mine. I normally do film the flip through of my DayBook. And this is one that I've done for spring for me, and the other one is for you. So this one is a repurposed book cover, and I've been saving this book cover since last year because I absolutely love it. And it's the book was Poems for England, and it's filled with beautiful images. And I have 2 or 3 copies of this, so I have used some already, and I've got 1 copy just to savour. This little lovely here is just a bracelet that I actually had, I popped on a Bulldog clip last year for my, I did a notebook for regional convention in the summer, and I popped that on it, on the Traveller's Notebook, and I thought the colours went really nice with this, so I'll pop it on there for now. Might not keep it on there because it might get on my nerves every day. So repurposed book cover, and what I've done here, as you can see, I've used some of that upholstery linen that I've been hoarding for ages, and layered on the top here with a Tim Holtz book frame thing, and some of the beautiful graphic 45 paper underneath. Layered again on the spine, I've just popped some of this lovely, I love this fabric, it's vibrant fabric. I patched it really because I didn't have a lot of the blue, and this fabric was from just a scrap box from a charity shop. And on the back I have used an image from the book. It was a hard one, it's a hard call, but this is the one I've used for this one, and I just love the blossom, and I just love the colours and the way it worked. The closure it's not my idea actually. It's a lady called, I wrote it down, I was looking yesterday for an interesting way just to close the book using an elastic so that it's easy on a daily basis. And let me just see if I can find, this lady is called Linda Tieu. What I will do is I will link her the video below, and it's a DIY journal cover that she did, and with the wraparound elastic closure, and it was her idea basically to sort of strand quite a few, knot them, and then just pop it through, and I really like that. I think that's gorgeous. So that's what I've done for this. 3 signatures, so you've got March, April, May. And so on the inside, what I've done is the spine is lined with a Liberty print, a scrap of Liberty print fabric that I've had in my stash for a while. Absolutely gorgeous. Did I do muslin as well, or just, yeah, a bit of muslin and then the fabric. And then I've used some more of the linen. This is some of the upholstery silk, and I've basically used these as pockets, this beautiful orange. I haven't actually glued the sides down. I'm trying that out for a while, just so it's easy to just sort of slot things in and out, you know. I'll see how I go with that. 3 signatures. I haven't started to decorate it yet. This is a postcard front and back from this little postcard collection that I picked up a few months ago, and I'm featuring some in the giveaway, as you know. So I decided front and back to pop these postcards in because I think they're gorgeous. Pop that there, let's have a look. So that's the back. Okay. And in my usual style, what I've done is just added a real selection of pages, and then I'm going to decorate them as I go, or if I don't have time I won't, I'll just journal. I did try, I've got my crocodile, and I found these, oh, what are they called? You know those things. These different coloured ones in a charity shop a little while ago. And I've been trying to make them work with my crocodile. They don't really, to be fair, but actually they do on thicker surfaces, but not on this. So that's kind of in there, but not very well, but it's only mine, but I love the colour with it. And so there's beads on the tabs. This is from the April spread of the, March, of the Fast Forward. This is the pad that I've used. fashion forward, not fast forward, a calendar collection by Graphic 45, and it's got so it's like a calendar one, and so I've gone for March, April and May in both journals. So for this one I've just added the beautiful image of this lady onto some cardstock so I can make up the size of the paper I wanted. And let's just go in. So I have printed out some of Mrs. Cogg's Yellow in the Garden for both journals, for mine and for the giveaway, and I shall pop those in throughout. And I've also printed out, as you've seen, some of her spring words and springtime words, you know. These came out huge actually, so they're going to be real statements, but I suppose I could print them smaller, but I love that, so I'll be using those throughout. Right, so we have vintage music paper. This is a little book from a book, a little page from a gardening book that I have, quite modern, from a gardening book. It's Reader's Digest yearbook. This beautiful paper is plain on the back, so I might decorate them separately or I might glue them together, make a pocket, not sure. This is another piece of that cover from a vintage, you know, what's it, music paper. That's it, music paper, yeah. This is from an old project that I did last year, so like a Victorian style lacy journal. This is from a book on gardening. I think it's a Beatrix Potter garden one. I think I popped it in there. This is from another book. I just love the images on here. And that's from that same book of this page, and I've just, if you can see that, they're just such lovely images, so I'll do something with that. And found some lovely springtime kind of, what's the word in my head? Napkins. And so I covered an envelope in one, and I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, whether I'm going to keep it pinned in or, I don't know, I'm not sure, but we'll see. So I took the top off and I thought I'll probably glue it something like that, decorate the end and make it into a tuck. That's what I might do with that, but we'll see. And this is from a beautiful Audubon bird diary I picked up recently. This is a gorgeous book. It's all about garden shrubs, I think, and I picked it up and I've only just started to use it. So there's some in the in Spring Vibrance and some in this. Beautiful. I could actually leave these as is, to be honest, or it depends what I'm doing. If it's a gardening quote or just song lyrics or something short, I'm quite happy myself to journal around what's there. I'm quite happy to do that, but we're all different. Had this in my stash for ages. This is from the Scented in the Garden book that I absolutely adore, and again I think I've got a couple of copies. Well, I know I've got at least one for just for me, and I'm using one as well, but it's absolutely lovely, and that's heavily tea dyed. Again from the Garden Shrubs book. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful book. Oh, there's some grungy tickets in there, labels in there from my last project, I think, from Moments and Story. I thought I'd just pop those in. This is from a set of things from Hobbycraft for making greetings cards. They're absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So I've lined, I think, the front and back of Spring Fragrance. I've just popped some in there, but I'll just pop that there for just because. There we go. That's lovely. That's one of me. Reader's Digest says it was at Beds and Borders, but it's got these beautiful sort of drawings of of beds and borders, really, different ideas. And it also has these photos in too. So see, I've just tucked things in. It's going to be, so there you go. So that's March. And I remembered not to stick this down this time because the back is so pretty. So that's the end of the signature. That's the calendar sort of kind of page thing, but I haven't stuck it down because it's lovely. However, when it comes to April, I did stick it down. I don't know if I did front and back. Actually, I haven't done April on the back yet. Have I? Did I pop that in? Oh yeah, I popped it in. So these beautiful ladies are from April. This is one of Mrs. Coggs's quotes, and this is some of the fabric from the front, which I really love. But when you see the back, let me see, I'll show you. Oh yes, I did stick that down and pop that onto cardstock to make up the size of the page. Some stormy weather for Mrs. Cogg. Yes, that's it. Look how beautiful the design on the back of those pages. Here's just a little Yellow in the Garden that's from. That's going to be tucked in somewhere. And again, fortunately the tabs, did I? So the tabs are all from the paper pad and all have the this beautiful, I put them onto bulb pins and I've just done different colours. I had one bracelet that had all these beautiful break beads on. I've been wanting to use for ages, and it's been nice to split them up and use them in both journals, and I still have plenty left for other projects as well. Houseplant book, I've had on the go for ages. Move that out of the way. So the way I like to work with these, if you have a look at my playlist, my DayBook playlist, this is how I start most of my DayBooks, apart from the very first one I did that I think I had 5 or 6 months worth in there. It took me an age because I decorated every page before I started using it. Never again. I won't be doing that again. It's lovely, but it took an age. And last spring, if you check my playlist, just to say this is from Stormy Weather. Beautiful. And this is like just a greetings card. Forget me not greeting cards I've taken to bits and popped that in to the centre there. Last spring I made a traveller's notebook out of some beautiful fabric, and then I did different signatures for each month, I think, for the spring and summer. Different traveller's notebooks, and that worked well. The only thing was I got really carried away with making the traveller's notebook, so I filled them to the gunwale with lots of pages, which for the kind of journaling I do daily, I didn't need that much, so I did waste quite a few of the pages, to be fair. Didn't really use them. And this is just from, I think I picked up from an art book that I've got on the go that I'm trying to use, so that's going to go somewhere. So that's April, and this is the May, one of the May designs, and it's got has it got poppies on the back? I don't know if you can see how that's turned out. So that's the back design of the May feature, and I've just popped a few little beads on there. Bit of Daphne's diary. Just some scrapbook paper that I've had in my stash for an age. Scrapbook paper, floral page, another one of those, because I think by April, May, the tulips are out, aren't they? I think. So I thought I'd put, yeah, that's the back. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Let your blossom. Let your dreams blossom, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Greetings card I've had in my stash for ages, and I thought, well, pop it in. Another greetings card I've just picked up. I think I just videoed one of my latest stash charity shop hauls. Love that, love that. This was something I haven't popped in yet, but I just love the colours. Might not use it in this, but I popped it in just just in case. Vintage wallpaper. A little bit of that colouring page of the afternoon tea. I think it's pretty. It's the other side of it. And this is from my art book, I think. I just loved the vibrant colours of that. So I'm going to have fun with this. I like this size. I did, for the winter one, I went to the coffee box size, if you remember. Very muted colours. And I must say that this is the first DayBook that for a while I've actually sewn the signatures in rather than tied them in. I've tied most of the others in because I like the idea of being able to pull things out, in and out as I go. But I thought, you know, for a change, let's just see how we roll with this. So that's, well, I haven't named this yet, to be fair. That's just mine. I'm just got to show you some of the little goodies that come along with it. Just as a reminder, really. Oh. Just come along with a paper pad. I've done a flip through of this paper pad, but can you see some of these beautiful things? There's some I'm going to be sharing with with Spring Vibrance. They're going to go to the owner of Spring Vibrance. And I've picked out a little stencil that I found in my stash, because I think I might do some stenciling on some of the pages. Just some of the lovely RHS cards, aren't they beautiful? I shall probably use those as well. And so yeah, I might actually, one of the questions I've asked on the giveaway is whether you'd like to see just more doing journal pages, journal page shares. That's from the bit. And I think I might do a few more while I, just shorter videos while I sort of play in this. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you find of interest, and you know, leave me some ideas of the things that you do in yours as well on a daily basis. Or if you have a YouTube channel, please give us all a nudge so we can actually share your ideas as well on your channel too. Thank you, guys. Yeah, just a couple of extra bits and pieces I'm going to pop in. I hope you've enjoyed this. And when I finally get round to, I don't know for March whether I'll have a chance to get round to doing, oh, what's the word? A flip through. Only because I'm going to start to use it straight away. So we'll see. I might do a share of a few of the decorated pages, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Take care then, guys. My next thing is the journal for the very famous nanny. I will be working on that in the next few days, so keep your eyes peeled for those posts. And also, don't forget, the giveaway ends on the 8th, Sunday. Make sure that you sort of log in for that. Put your comments down to be eligible to win. It is worldwide. Take care, guys. Thanks again. Thanks for your company. Bye-bye. Bye.